Hello everybody, Terry back again with another video. Roger Federer, the magician Federer, wins double-digit titles in Basel with his 10th title in his 15th Basel final. What a performance from Roger Federer. That was a first-class performance. That was a breathtaking performance. 6-2, 6-2. Federer started this final today, my friends, all around the world, my tennis friends all around the world, where he finished the match against Stefanos Tsitsipas yesterday. He started the final against Alex de Minaur in the same fashion, my friends. He started with first attacking tennis, with ultra aggressive tennis, with attacking de Minaur, with slicing backhands, with hitting forehands, with serving pretty big. He landed more first serves in today than he did yesterday against Tsitsipas. I believe he landed today 64% of the first services and won 78% of those first services, Roger Federer. That is a high number, and he won 61% of his second service, Roger Federer. To compare that with Alex de Minaur, who only won 53% of his first services, and Alex, he landed 65%, just slightly higher than Federer, who landed 64, Alex 65, but Alex de Minaur, he only won 53% of his first serves, and of his second serves, even worse, 50%. Why? What I said yesterday, of the reason that Federer, my friends, he's returning really good this tournament. I don't know when I have seen Federer returning this bloody good like he has done this week. All in all, a tremendous, great week from Roger Federer. From the first match to the last match. He only drops 18 games, my friends, from the first match to the final today. Only 18 games. And I believe he only dropped his serve only once. And that was in that first match, I believe. And in today's final, he didn't even face one single break point. And he had 10 break point opportunities, and he converted in 4 of them. 2 times in the first set and 2 times in the second set. And the score was 6-2, 6-2 for Roger Federer. This was a totally beat down. Roger Federer won all in all 58 points, and Alex de Minaur won 38 points. So Roger won 20 more points than Alex de Minaur. This was only one player on the court. It was 2, of course. I'm not speaking literally speaking. I'm not saying that literally speaking, but you know what I mean. You're getting my point. Roger Federer, he was flawless. Roger Federer, he was superb. He hit, I believe, 24 winners all in the match, Roger Federer, and only did 12 unforced errors. So Roger did 12 more winners than unforced errors. Against Tsitsipas yesterday, it was little better. Against Tsitsipas, he did 28 winners and 11 unforced errors. So against Tsitsipas, he was even more sharp. But this was almost as good today as yesterday. But Alex de Minaur is not as good as Stefanos Tsitsipas. So this was pretty convinced. This was pretty expected. I said it already yesterday. If Roger plays like he did against Tsitsipas, Alex de Minaur will not stand a chance. And I was right. Alex de Minaur, Roger gave him a tennis lesson. Basically, Roger gave him a tennis lesson. This was their first ever meeting. They have never faced each other, Roger and Alex de Minaur. And Alex de Minaur he saw it with his own eyes. He could feel it on the court. Why Roger Federer is one of the greatest tennis players of all time. Why Roger Federer is the all Grand Slam leader, at least for the moment, with 20 Grand Slam titles. Why Roger Federer has won 103 titles with this title today. And he could see it today on the court because he has never faced Roger Federer before. Alex de Minaur, 20 years old, an upcoming star from Australia. He's not, as, in my opinion, as sharp, as talented as Tsitsipas, Zverev, Felix Aliassime, Medvedev, but he will have a bright future ahead of him. He has won 3 titles this year. All of his titles that Alex de Minaur has won has been in this year, 2019 season. and he will break through on the top 20 ranking after this final performance here in Basel. At the moment he has 28 in the ranking, but he will break into the top 20 tomorrow after this final performance in Halle. But against Roger Federer, against the magician Roger Federer, he could not do anything. Roger Federer, he just was superb. Not only in this match, he has been superb throughout the week. Everything has worked. His forehand doesn't break down way too often, but it can do it time to time, but not way too often. So that was expected, that his forehand, I believe he did today against Alex de Minaur, 14 forehand winners. So of course, Roger will always do more winners with his forehand. We all know that, and he did 5 backhand winners with his winners with his backhand and 5 serve aces, and Roger didn't do any double fault at all in the match. And Alex de Minaur just doesn't possess that kind of game to threat a player like Roger. Alex de Minaur doesn't have a huge serve. Even though he served 65% first serves in, he only wins 53% first serves and 50% second serves, Alex de Minaur. And Alex doesn't do one single ace in the entire match. So, and Alex de Minaur is, like I said yesterday, he's a good ball striker. He doesn't miss a lot. I believe he only did 17 unforced errors today. And against Opelka yesterday, Alex did only 4 unforced errors in 3 sets and 38 winners he did yesterday against Opelka. But we all know that Roger Federer is not Opelka. Opelka cannot barely hit 3-4. He cannot hit 3-4 shots from the baseline. Opelka is horrible from the ground. So we all know that those stats that de Minaur showed yesterday, he will not show them today against Federer, because Federer is a total different beast compared to Opelka. So, but what I want to say is that Alex de Minaur doesn't have the firepower, he doesn't have the ground strokes, the heavy ground strokes, to make Roger Federer's life hard. And this was expected. But Alex de Minaur has done a great tournament. He's 18 years younger than Federer. Tsitsipas 17 years younger than Federer yesterday, but Federer takes them Federer takes both of them out in straight sets. 6-4, 6-4. Tsitsipas Igor yesterday, 6-2, 6-2. Alex de Minaur today. This was no question, this was no shadow of a doubt who was the better player in this match. And when Federer plays like this, it is a joy to watch Roger Federer. When Federer plays like this, not only this final, but in the entire week, when Federer plays this ultra-aggressive first-strike tennis with not many unforced errors, he did 12 more winners today against de Minaur. He did 17 more winners yesterday against Stefanos Tsitsipas. When Federer plays with this kind of tennis, with this kind of low unforced errors and high winners, for me personally, this is for me personally, I'm not saying that you guys need to agree, tennis cannot be more enjoyable than to watch Roger Federer. That is to me. But when Roger Federer is a unforced error machine, then it is not fun to watch him. That's why when Roger Federer plays bad, it doesn't look beautiful. If we compare Novak, Federer and Rafa, when these 3 players doesn't play at their best, Roger is the player who looks least beautiful to watch, because then he will do 40, 50, 60, 70 unforced errors, and that is not fun to watch at all. But when Roger plays like this, like he has done in this Basel tournament, in this indoors tournament, where the surface suits him so well, where the conditions are so fast, it is, for me personally, it is nothing, no player in the world is more enjoyable to watch than Roger Federer. So congratulations to Roger Federer for his 103rd title all in all, for his 10th title in Basel. Now he has double digit in 2 tournaments. The first one he had in Halle back in the summer, 3 months ago, when he won Halle title for the 10th time. Now he's doing that in Basel, in his hometown, in his home country, Switzerland, where he gets his 10th Basel title, and he gets double digit. Big congrats to Roger for this great performance. And like I said a couple of days ago, I don't think nobody will stop Roger Federer. His biggest threat will be Stefanos Tsitsipas, and Stefanos was the player who pushed Roger Federer the most. All the other 3 opponents that Roger has faced, they didn't have a slim of a chance. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Take care and bye bye. See you next time.